I believe that friendship kind of has different tiers to it. It's like an onion. There's a lot of layers going on here. And sometimes I think that we use the term friend too loosely, when in reality that person is just an acquaintance. Because here's the thing, you can know a lot of people, yet still not be friends with any of them. You can talk on a regular basis, but there's something missing. There's no depth. You either know surface level information about each other, or it's just completely unbalanced. Take all of this with a grain of salt though. Relationships will vary between each person, and some of them can be categorized into a neat box with a label like friends or acquaintances. Sometimes you're something in the middle, or neither at all. What works for one person won't work for the other. This is just based on what I've seen and experienced, unfortunately. Now I know you saw the title of the video, we don't need a definition of friendship. Tell us why you're a loser with no friends. Okay, okay, well, I have acquaintances. I know of many people, but I don't know them. Obviously, I've had friends over the years, but people grow apart. Some people only pop into your life as a guest appearance for a few episodes and then leave. Sometimes a relationship is unhealthy and you get cut off or you gotta cut it off. I've been on both ends of all these experiences. Protect your peace, but then when you do that and you turn around, you realize that you're by yourself. Is it peaceful? Yeah. On a bright sunny day when everything is going right. Can I say that it feels the same way on a Sunday night? Yeah. No. Definitely not the best time for reflection, but it does not feel that great. I do admit that I'm not the most social person, so it takes a while for me to get comfortable with people. It just takes some time to unlock my character, okay? I'm not a starter character. You gotta grind to unlock me. Unfortunately, this results in a new friend probably once every 5 years, maybe. What usually happens is that an extrovert adopts me, and then I meet other people through them. I also don't go out that much too, so the bar for my social interaction stats are in hell. If it's not for something I absolutely need to do, you will not see me outside. You will not see me on the streets. I will not be at the function. I will be at home. There are parts of me that mourn for what could have been, though. Like, I've always wanted a deeper kind of friendship. I'm talking about a soul connection here, guys. Like, that person just clicks with you. You could talk about your hobbies or shared interests, openly communicate what the other is feeling without anything building up, and just have your whole vibe match up. A part of why I have no friends is because of this. I want something so grand, yet I've dealt with so many people and horrifying situations now looking back on it that I've been too wary to seek something out like this anymore. Because to get to know somebody and even attempt to have this, you actually need to get to know people. I know, shocking. And then once you reach the point where it fails again and again and again, you just give up and throw away the whole idea together. However, I know how this might come across. I know that there's a specific group of people that say this type of thing. Like, oh, everybody always leaves me. I'm nobody. So then you become friends with them and you realize why that's the case. It could definitely just be due to their true colors showing, but there's also the option of self-sabotage. You believe everybody will leave you, right? So you leave them before they get the chance to. It's not the greatest way of thinking, obviously, and definitely shouldn't be weaponized against people to guilt them into staying, but I can see where it comes from. Personally, I just found myself in this situation. I never really had very many friends to begin with, so it's not surprising that when I stopped putting up with certain things from people around me, I ended up like this. This isn't a pity party, it's just how things are. I might have dug my own grave here, but I can still rant from it. Friendship with just one person can be hard, but don't even get me started with friend groups, especially the bigger ones that are like 4+ people. I don't have the patience for that anymore. There's only so many times that I can deal with seeing 80 missed messages while trying to nap, or getting added to a call where somebody needs to get confronted. And it's like a domino effect too. It starts with the beginning, the formation of the group. Everybody's on their best behavior, you may barely know each other yet. Then comes a few months after that. And I gotta admit, even from my jaded perspective of friendships, some of the memories coming out of that time are elite. The hangouts, the jokes, the gaming sessions, amazing, top tier. But then, after a while, the cracks start to form. Shit talking, mini groups being formed within the group, and then the canon event happens. Something where everything comes crashing down. And boom, you're either left with a close friend you survived with, or trauma. But yeah, I've never been in a group that's lasted for more than a year or two, so I think for this lifetime I've seen enough of that and will be steering clear of it in the future. Now, am I the best friend? Am I the most amazing friend in the world and everybody's just missing out? No. Obviously, I have my flaws, but I do try to work towards becoming the friend that I wish I had. I just never had the connection that I wanted, And I'm at this point where I don't believe I'll ever get it. When the realization of it all hits you, you're just like, damn, so this is how life is gonna be. And it's not just on those Sunday nights, you know? It's when something good happens to you and you have nobody to share the news with. When you want to hop on the game but your friends list is empty. When you see a cool place that'll be fun to go to with other people, but you keep walking. And of course, you especially feel it when you're at your lowest and you're the one who has to pick yourself back up again. Nobody's coming to save you. The best you could do in this situation is either change it or make peace with it. I've decided to make peace with it. Yeah, there's times where I feel otherwise, but is it worth the headache anymore? No. I'm too tired to navigate these sort of things at this point. Will it change one day? Maybe. But for now, I've opted to get comfortable with doing things on my own. Sometimes you're the only person you have, and sometimes it's better that way.